Hey guys, it's your girl Lashes Tony XO, and if you like this look that I'm doing today, this eye look and everything, then just keep watching. Hey guys, it's your girl Lashes Tony XO. How are you guys doing today? I am actually doing a makeup revolution get ready with me. So we're gonna try out these new products and see how well they do. This is the, what is it called? The Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. You guys know I had hauled this a while back. I'll put that card if you want to check out my haul. But yeah, so I told you guys I would test this out, try it out. So we're going to play with this foundation today, see how well I like it. I do think the color is a little off. I wish I would have got not so orangey, because this does have a tinge orange look to it. But I mean, the foundation itself, we're going to try it out and see if I like it. All I did was kind of open it up and look at the color, and this is what the wand looks like, you guys. It looks like the Tarte Shape Tape wand. It's just a very fat wand, doe foot applicator, and you just kind of swipe it around your face. But the color is a little, I don't know, it's a little warm for me, but we'll see how it works. I do have a little bit of self-tanner on, so hopefully it'll match. We'll see. I do have my Real Technique sponge that I wet. I don't own any Makeup Revolution sponges. I don't even know if they make sponges. Let me know in the comments if they do, because I would like to check them out. I did hear that Morphe has some sponges, and I do want to check their sponges out as well. But this is the Makeup Revolution collab with Emily Noel, and this is the Emily Edit the Needs palette. So it looks like this. Today we're just going to play around with this palette because, just like it says, the Needs palette, it's supposed to have everything that I need to get ready. So if I can open it, okay, there you go. So it has highlighter, so I'm just going to use the highlighter in this palette to see if I like it. It has a blush. It has a bronzer. We're going to use this bronzer. It has this powdery. You could use it for a base on your eye, or you could use it as a face powder, but I'm not going to do that just because I have a little bit of a combo to oily skin, and I don't know how that's going to react to my skin. So it is in a larger pan like these, so it's probably meant for a powder, or maybe even to put up under your eye, to powder up under your eye. Yeah, that's probably what it's for. So it's just like a translucent type powder. Or I'm sure you, like I said, you could use it to kind of pat on your lid for a base. So we're going to start with this palette. I do want to pull, there's a lot of very beautiful colors in here. I'm going to try and use all 6 shadows. We'll see how that goes. So that is what we're working with today, folks. So we're just going to do a get ready with me and play with this makeup and see if I like it. I'll let you know at the end of the video what I like, if I like it or if I don't like it. So let's get started, okay? So I'm just going to pull my bangs up a little bit for when I do my foundation, so it won't be too crazy. I do already have my primer on. I'm using the Cover FX blurring primer. This is I want to get this in full size, but I'm super scared. I haven't looked at the price of this, but Cover FX is kind of pricey, so I probably, I don't know. We'll see how much it is. I might buy a full one. If not, then I won't. Okay, so this is supposed to be full coverage foundation. And I'm in the color 7-8. Like I said, it's 7-8 is a little too warm for me. I wish I would have went a little more neutral. I usually get things more neutral, or sometimes even pink. This one's a little warm. So let's kind of see how this applies. I do have a couple of breakouts. So I'm just going to swipe this on my face and blend it out, like I said, with this damp Real Technique sponge. And I do want a medium to full coverage is what I'm kind of looking for. So, I mean, it's covering the blemishes up pretty well, if you guys can see that. And let's go ahead and swipe it on this side. I need a little bit more foundation. I don't know. I like ones like this as far as concealer. I don't think I've ever used one for foundation though. But I do like the wands. Okay, so to me it looks like it's definitely buildable. So you could probably do this more of a light coverage, or you can build it up like I'm trying to do. Which is great. So let's put some more around the nose area. Then I have a blemish right, ooh, I put way too much on that side. So we'll just take some off this side and put, this is Makeup Revolution concealer. It's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. So it's exactly like the foundation, but it's a concealer. So it does have the little doe foot applicator. It's smaller than obviously the foundation. And I'm just going to highlight up under my eyes. Like that. I don't have a lot of Makeup Revolution products as far as like lip products and like eyeliners and mascaras and stuff like that. So if you guys have ever tried any of that, let me know if it's good. I usually just grab their palettes is what I usually grab, but I am loving the foundation so far, and obviously I love the concealer because that's mainly the only thing that I use now. The only concealer I use now is the Makeup Revolution concealer. Alright, so after I do this, I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to go ahead and do everything else to my face. And then we're going to come back and use this palette. Play around with the palette. So, okay, that's the concealer and foundation. So I'm going to go off camera, put some powder on my face. Probably do some brows. Just whatever I need to do that's not the palette. So when I come back, we'll play with this bad boy and have some fun with it. And I'll let you guys know if it's pigmented, how I like it, and all that good stuff. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I just got through doing my brows, and I did a little bit of contour and some powder. That's the only thing I've done so far off camera, so I wanted you guys to know that. So now we're going to get to use this beautiful palette. I'm really excited to see if I love it, just to test it out and everything. So I really want to go in with the color Courage, which is a warm bronzer. So what am I going to wipe my hands off on? You should have thought about that, girlfriend. Okay, so I am going in with this bronzer, and I'm going to bronze up my face with my typical bronzing brush that I like to use, which is probably a powder brush, but I use it for bronzer, and it's from Sonia Kashuk. I just got it at like a set from Target. So these are a little small to dip your brush in, but that's fine. So I'm going to do that. Try to get it all over my brush. Tap it off a little bit because I don't know how pigmented it is on the skin. So let's kind of dust this over. Go back over it. Very beautiful bronzer. What do you guys think? I think it looks really pretty. Okay, so that is the bronzer in Courage. It's very warm, so that's why I didn't want to use it for contour. But if you want to travel with this palette, you can totally use this to set your face or to set under your eyes, and you could totally use the Courage bronzer to contour a little bit and then to bronze up the skin. And the powder color is called Kindness, which I'm probably going to put that on my lid, I think, maybe. Okay, so that was Courage for the bronzer. Loving that. Okay, so now let's use this beautiful blush called Joy. So I'm going to take my favorite NARS blush brush, and I'm just going to throw this plastic thing away. So I'm going to take Joy, which is right there. It's like a really neutral peachy color. So we're going to take that. A lot of fallouts with this, with the blush color one. So I'm just going to tap my brush, and I like to put it on the apples since I kind of bring up my contour and my bronzer. So just to give my like apples kind of a blushy, like someone squeezed my cheeks type of look, I am going to put this right on the apples of my cheeks. Like I said, it is a very like neutral color, so it's not going to be okay, that's the blush. Very, like I said, very neutral blush. So I think anybody could wear the blush basically. Okay, so now what do I want to do? Do I want to go ahead and do the highlight now? Yes. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my highlighting brush. This is by Real Techniques, and I'm going to take some Milani setting spray. This is the Make It Last 16-Hour Wear setting spray, and I'm going to spray my face and spray my brush just a little bit, just because I feel like your highlighter really pops when you do that. So let's dig into this highlight, you guys. The highlighter is called Gratitude. I'm excited to see how pigmented it is. So let's play around with that. I'm gonna do what I normally do. Just put it on the tip of my nose, like that. It's actually really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put some on my cheeks. Very pigmented. I will be honest with you, the highlighter, I think it's really beautiful. It's not my favorite highlighter, but I do like it. It's just not my favorite. My favorite highlighter of the moment right now is the Ofra collab with Nikki Tutorial, not palette, but it's a little highlight that I just used. If you watched my Get Ready With Me Everyday makeup look, I'll put that card up here for you guys to check out if you haven't seen it. But that is my absolute favorite highlight of the moment. But this highlight is super pretty though. I'm not hating on it. I think it's really beautiful. It is showing up, obviously, you guys can see. And yeah, and we're gonna pick the color Love, and with Love, I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. It is just a very like light, you can't even see it on my hand to swatch it. It's just a very light dust of color that we're just going to put on the lid. So I'm going to do that first. And we'll put it on this lid as well. Okay, since I didn't use the color Kindness, which is at the top. No, it's at the bottom. Well, it's at the top of the palette, but when you flip it over, it's at the bottom. So I'm going to use this color Kindness. I think it's actually supposed to be to set your under eyes or to powder your base. But I'm going to use it again on the lid, just because I really want to kind of use it as like a base, or like just to keep my shadows to stay all day and just kind of neutralize my eye a little bit. So I'm using Kindness. At first I use Love. Like I said, I'm going to try to use all the colors. I used Love first. Now I'm using Kindness and just kind of going all over the lid, even above the lid a little bit. Okay, so that is Kindness. Let's go on this side with Kindness. Because that I'm going to try to use all the colors. Okay, so now we're going to use the color Peace. And with Peace, I'm going to go a little bit in the crease. And I'm also going to use Faith in the crease. So Peace and Faith. I'm going to kind of blend them in the crease so I can get the right crease color that I want. So yeah, I think I'm going to take the same brush. I'm going to go in with Peace, like I said. And Peace is a very light color as well. So I'm just going to take that and put it in the crease. And then I'm going to go in with the color Faith, which is a, looks like that. Kind of looks like a bronzer color almost. And you could actually use the bronzer in here as well as the blush as eyeshadows as well if you would like to do that. But I'm going to use Faith. And I'm going to put that in my crease. Like that. And we'll go on this side and use Faith, right? Yeah. Like that. Okay. So we're going to stop right there for a moment. Now I want to go in with the color Honesty, which is a, what color do I want to say that is? It is like a very, like a, it's a pinky mauve color. I guess it's more mauve than anything. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to take it on my brush, tap it off a little bit, and go a little bit above my crease with this color. I really love this color. You guys know I love my warm tones. Well, this palette's kind of perfect for me because it does have warm tones in it. Like I said, if you're on the go and you only can take one palette with you, this kind of has it all in it. So that's why it's called the Needs palette. You have your bronzer, you have your blush, you have a highlighter, you have 6 shadows, and then you also have a powder, which, like I said, you could use as a shadow or you could use to put, to kind of powder under your eyes or wherever you want to powder. But right now I'm using Honesty, and I'm going above the crease. Love, I think this is my favorite color. You guys know I love these colors. Honesty is so pretty. I feel like it's super pigmented. And I'm using a really, really light hand. So, yeah. Definitely using a light hand with this. And I'm probably going to take Honesty and put it up under my eye as well. And I'm going to blend this out just a little bit. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to take another Morphe brush. And this is like a pencil brush. And I'm going to take it. And I'm going to go in with the color Faith, the bronzy color that I used earlier. And I'm just going to put that up under my eye. Again, this is Faith, and I'm just going to put it under my eye. Okay, and then I'm going to take Faith and put it under here. Like so. Hopefully you guys are seeing me. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to take Honesty and go up under my eye with Honesty. Like so. Go up under my eye. I never go completely to the center of my eye because I feel like that closes it. So, you do you though, you know. Okay, so now I'm going to take a flat Morphe brush, and I'm going to use Hope, which is it's like a brown, like neutral color. And I'm going to put that on my lid. All over the lid, like that. And then I'm going to put it on this side of my eyeball. I'm not putting it on my eyeball, you guys. I'm just putting it on my lid. Kind of blending it up a little bit. And this is the color Hope. And we'll go back in there, darken it a little bit. Again, this is Hope. Put it back on there. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to go, I'm going to go back in with the color Honesty, and kind of blend that around where I put the Hope color, which is a brown color. And I'm going to go back over that to make sure I don't lose any of that beautiful kind of mauvey color. That. Go back over that. And then I'm just going to rub this up under my eye. I'll blend all that out. Like that. You could totally leave it neutral like this, but I want to use every color. So the last color I'm going to use is Passion, which is this deep purple with a little bit of shimmer. And I think I'm going to put that under my eye as well as the outer V. So let's go ahead and put that under the eye. Pretty. I'm not going to go all the way, like I said, with that. And I am going to bring this up a little bit. And then we're going to work on the outer V. But that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to go back on this side with the color Passion. Said it's a deep purple. Kind of reminds me of my favorite eyeliner in Rockstar by Urban Decay. Except Rockstar doesn't have glitter in it. This has a little bit of glitter, but I don't feel like you can see it, the glitter, that much. So, bring it up a little bit on the outer V, because I'm going to have to blend that out. And I'll put a little bit more of this Passion purple color up under there. And now I am going to get this is a Basanti. It's like my favorite outer V type brush. I'm going to use Passion, and I'm just going to take it and kind of go right up here in the corner of my eye to darken the outer V like that. And try to blend, kind of connect those two together. So far I really feel like this is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. And it's a lot more pigmented than I thought it would be, honestly. I did not know it was going to be this pigmented, so I'm very pleased with this palette. I really think this would be a really great, like, travel palette, if you will. So if you're looking for a palette to travel with, or just a palette to keep in your purse, just maybe after work, you want to go out, you could totally do a smoky eye with this palette. Put on a lot of highlighter. You could glam it up big time. Put some false lashes in your bag. Put this palette in your bag, and you have a very sexy after work look. You could also wear this palette to work for like a natural look if you want to do that. But I just really, really like this palette. I'm really impressed. I am going to clean up under my eyes, so don't freak out about that. If I don't tape up under my eyes, I have to clean up. So, okay guys, I'm going to go off camera, clean up, put some false lashes on, some lipstick, and yeah, I'll be back to show you the finished look. So far, I'm really, really loving this look. I am pleasantly pleased. So, I'll be back, you guys. Okay guys, I just got through doing my makeup, and I do want to say a couple things about these products I'm using. I do want to do one more thing with my face. I forgot to put a inner corner highlight with this beautiful palette. I'm totally obsessed now. I love this palette. Okay, you guys, I want to highly recommend both of these products to you. I will link them down in my description bar for you, and if you want to click on them, please check them out. They're worth the money. They're both by Makeup Revolution. They're drugstore makeup. This one is under 10 bucks. And I want to say this one is under 15 bucks. Maybe even less than that. They're super duper cheap. And you guys, I used everything, every single shadow, every single color in this palette was super pigmented. And I love everything. The foundation I absolutely love. It was super easy to blend, and you can really build it to full coverage. I do think I got a little bit darker than I should have, but it is full coverage, and I really do like it so far. And this right here, this palette, I feel like these two things to travel with, well, this is glass, but having the wand, knowing it's not going to spill, having this super cute little palette with like a bronzer, a highlight, 6 shadows. They're very pigmented shadows. As you can see, I got like a really smoky eye look with this palette. So I love these. Did I got lipstick? Look, this might be my two new favorite makeup products. They're probably going to be in my favorites. I know this is the first time I'm using it, but I'm kind of obsessed. Let's go ahead and do a highlight real quick in the inner corner before I forget. And yeah, so let me go ahead and use this gorgeous highlight. Again, it's in Gratitude right there. And I'm going to spray my face again with this Make It Last Milani. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more highlight to my face just because it's the end of the video and I can. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit on the inner corner of my eye like I told you guys. And let me see, do I have something I could use without product on it? I don't have any clean brushes. I know, that's sad. Does this one have stuff on it? No. Okay, this is just I have no idea what brush this is. But I'm just going to take this and I'm going to use the highlight to put on the inner corner because I totally forgot to do that earlier. You guys didn't remind me. So, yeah, I'm just going to put it all up in the corner and drag it down a little bit on the inner corner just to make it pop. Woohoo! Look at that. What do you guys think? like. Leave me comments down below. I better go. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I'm going to go because this video is long. And I just want to say that I love you guys. I just knocked over my palette. I'm so glad I didn't break it. Let's do that again. Okay, guys, I just want to say you are my peeps, and I love you to pieces, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave me comments down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Love ya.